Hey, beautiful souls, it's Kaz here. Today we're diving into something that could completely change the way you see yourself and your life. You know, your past experiences are not the only reason you're feeling stuck or depressed or anxious or battling symptoms of trauma. I want to share two things with you that could shift everything. Number one, yes, your past shaped you and created beliefs and blockages that affected how you relate to the world. And two, also, you weren't equipped to handle those tough experiences when they happened, right? Now, hear me out. We were never taught how to recognize the discomfort and distress inside of us, let alone handle it. We were taught to push it down, suppress it, and even blame others for how we feel. Does that sound familiar? But the real problem is not these past events themselves. Yes, they were awful. They were not your fault. The real issue comes from holding on to the energy of distress those events left behind. Look, I had someone recently say to me, Kaz, I tried meditation, but I just couldn't get past the feelings of distress. They couldn't quiet their mind. Well, this is because distress isn't going to just disappear on its own. It's called distress for a reason. By definition, it's distressful. No one and nothing will take that distress away from you. But here's where the solution comes in. It's about learning how to release the energy of that uncomfortable feeling, whether it's a run-in with your ex, a letter maybe from your child's school, or a stressful situation at work. Those moments don't have to keep triggering you. The key is learning to observe those feelings and thoughts. But how? How do we do that? First, you have to realize something. You are not your thoughts or your feelings. You are higher consciousness. You are experiencing the distress. You are not the distress. You are, do you feel the power in that shift? Okay. Once you get that, I can show you how to stay connected in your conscious soul so you can actually release that distress instead of stuffing it down or reacting to it. When you create this distance between yourself and what you're feeling, the emotion there, you disarm its power. Okay, you open yourself up to something even greater, to more love, to more joy, to more peace in your life. Okay, and it's so empowering. The more you release these blockages, the lighter you feel, and the more space you create for abundance, for joy, and for love. And here's the thing, being triggered is inevitable. Okay, it's not everyone else's job to make sure that you don't get triggered. Life will trigger you just because of your past, because of your expectations, and because of, maybe things that you find offensive. But what if instead of avoiding triggers, you face them with this new skill by observing the discomfort without letting it consume you? You can actually use these moments to heal and grow. So stop, observe, relax. Instead of reacting or suppressing, get curious. Ask yourself, where is this coming from? What am I believing to be true right now? Just imagine walking around with this deep sense of peace, inner peace, joy, and belonging, all because you've learned to release what's no longer serving you. Imagine being so in tune with your soul that nothing shakes you anymore. And here's the best part, from that place of inner peace and love, you align with higher frequencies, and that's when manifesting your deepest desires becomes possible. What do you desire, gorgeous? What is it? Freedom? Is it love? Is it happiness? And guess what? It's all within you. You have it within you all along. All you need to do is remove the blocks that are in the way. That's it. That's your only job, is to stay open and release what's holding you back. So, if this resonates with you, I've got something really special for you. I have a free guide on how to transform trauma using my 3-step process so you can start creating abundance in your life too. So, just comment guide below and I'll send it over to you right away. And just remember, you are not your distress. You are the observer, you're the creator, you're the healer. Okay, let's do this together.